What is Suriname? Actually, better question, where is Suriname? About here. Back to the original question. What is Suriname? Suriname is short for, sure, it's a name, and is the only country outside of Europe to have Dutch as an official language. But, wait, what? How is Libya more dense than this place, and what are these demographics? Okay, upon further review, the density kind of makes sense, and the demographics are because the Dutch were a bunch of bastards until recently. The Dutch just kind of funneled people, somewhat forcefully, into the country because it was shit to work in, and they got Suriname, the entirety of it, after trading New York to the English. And if you run across this word, I will do my best to explain. The indigenous people of Suriname over time would help Dutch slaves, mainly African slaves, run from the edges of Suriname, the only really inhabitable land, into the forest. So, Buseninge, roughly translated, means black people of the forest. Now, a slightly interesting thing I know is that Suriname abolished slavery in 1863. You know who else tried to do that? With the US Civil War Part 1 of X to the 5 occurring, Lincoln, and I really don't want to seem like I'm making this up, so here's the link. Lincoln wanted somewhere abroad for those who were freed that wanted to could leave the US. In 4 years, that probably would have changed and exports would have grown tremendously. I can't say exports for that, can I? But in Suriname, the slaves were basically asked to stay for 10 years with their employer for minimal pay as a kind of form of saying sorry to the slave owners. Kind of fucked. Apparently, when Suriname was seeking independence, a third of the country would just move to the Netherlands instead. They got independence, then a military coup, then a civil war, many murders, amnesty bargains. Actually, upon further review, I want to ask, what the fuck? That's all. Even though it's considered a developing nation, I'd say socially it's quite developed. It was even ahead of the US and the UK in press freedom in 2012. But to be fair, I don't think that's necessarily a hard thing to do. So yeah, that's all I know.